Yugioh
is fucking expensive.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy ThePokéMonarch, and welcome to another episode of Buildin on a Budget, my next Yu-Gi-Oh journey. This week, me and Akorion actually decided that we're going to be using all the cards from Duel Devastator. That's right, we're going to add big changes to our decks, hand traps, side deck cards, extra deck monsters, you name it. But I actually couldn't find one to open, so I still have the box from one that I previously opened, and all of the cards from it. So as you can see here, we have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Ghost Reaper and Witch of Cherries, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, Ghost Bella and Haunted Mansion, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, Underroot, Ally of Justice Catastor, Bryonac, Metaphys Horus, Black Rose, Clearwing, Stardust, Spark Dragon. Unfortunately, there are some cards in this thing that I needed earlier on in the... I probably could have got away without using Stardust Spark Dragon, honestly, but I thought it was a good addition, and I forgot that it was in this. That happens with a couple of cards in here. Scarlight, Red Dragon Archfiend, Trishula, Vermilion Dragon Mech, Abyss Dweller, Silent Honor Arc, Castell, Tornado Dragon, Underclock Taker, Lymphernicus, Gaia Saber, Decode Talker, and Extended, Topologic Bomber, Yugioh, DD Crow, Effect Veiler, Gate Blocker. This is actually searchable by the Effect Veiler is searchable by Sage with the Eyes of Blue, Denko Sekka, Inspector Border, Spell Canceller, Artifact Mancia, Vanity's Fiend, Majesty's Fiend, Dino Wrestler, Pinkatrops, Gamma Seal, Mind Control, Motion Wave Cannon, Super Poly. We actually already added 3 of those as well. Book of Eclipse, Hollow Upgraded, ain't bad though. Silent Graveyard, Cosmic Cyclone, Called by the Grave, Different Dimension Ground, Typhoon, Forbidden, Apcorfi. I always mispronounce a card. You guys know that, I always mispronounce cards. But Dimensional Barrier, Lost Wind, Heavy Storm Duster, Royal Decree, Anti-Spell Fragrance, There Can Be Only One, Wiretap, Solemn Strike, and Red Reboot. And that is the whole Duel Devastator. We're going to add quite a few cards to our deck, but other than that, we have full access to using the Duel Devastator. We're not limited to the 5 cards per week thing this week. And the only thing that is a stipulation is that we are not getting the base amount of money allotted to us this week. We're only getting the money that we win from the duels in this video. So no base $3. That being said, I do have an announcement. Me and Akorion both decided that we are going to move Building on a Budget permanently to Mondays, as it just works better for both of us, and it just seems to be doing better that way. But let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. I'll catch you there. Alright guys, so here we have the deck profile. Let me know if you like this better, or if you like seeing the actual cards better and me fanning them out and everything. Let me know in the comment section below. But we have 2 Maiden, 3 Sage, 2 White Stone of Ancients, 1 White Stone of Legend, 3 Blue Eyes, 1 Alternative. We might add in the second one next week, I'm not sure. We have Dragon Spirit of White, we have 2 Honest, 2 Nebula Dragon, 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer, 1 Pankatrops, 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Effect Veiler, 1 Ash Blossom, 2 Dragon Shrine, 2 Dark Hole, a Monster Reborn, 2 Chalice, 1 Twin Twisters actually, 1 Silver's Cry, 3 Melodies of Awakening Dragon, 3 Super Poly, 2 Trade-In, and 1 Called by the Grave. In our extra deck, we have Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Azure Eyes, 1 Silver Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, my bad. We have 1 Moonlight Black Rose Dragon, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon Spark Dragon, 1 Archfiend, 1 Vermilion, 1 of the Galaxy Eyes, 1 of the other Tachyon Dragon. We have 1 Hope Harbinger, a Link Karibo, and a Yugioh Skull Dread. In the side deck, we have our other Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, a Lancia, our other Silver's Cry, our 3rd Maiden, our other Twin Twisters, 2 Enemy Controller, 3 Compulsory, 3 Fiendish Chain, 1 anti-spell fragrance, and 1 dimensional barrier to round off the main deck. Again, let me know if you like this better, seeing it all at once, or if you want to see me fan out the cards physically and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and jump into those duels. Alright guys, so in duel number 1, we're going against our rival Ikorion, and we've been having a really bad losing streak against him. I think last episode was like the 3rd or 4th episode in a row that we lost to him. But we have him go first because this is a going second deck pretty much. So he ends up on his board, he has 4,000 life points, and he has a Dark Law, and we Gamma Seal over his Dark Law, go into our Link Karibo, add Blue Eyes White Dragon to our hand, use Trade-In, we get our Melody of Awakening Dragon, and he DD Crows our Blue Eyes White Dragon. So we summon out alternative White Dragon and summon out another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we're able to Super Poly him, or Super Poly our Blue Eyes White Dragons, and hit him for game. And that's duel number 1 down. So duel number 2, he goes first again. He uses E-Emergency Call to add his Stratos to his hand. He had Solid Soldier, summon Solid Soldier, and we get to Effect Veiler it, which really sets him back. But what he could have done there was chained Mask Change to Effect Veiler so that his Solid Soldier would not be on the field. So that was a little bit of a misplay, but it happens. We summon out our Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then we use the Stone of Ancients to bring our Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon to our hand. We summon out the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, and we bring out the Chaos Dragon Levianeer, so he forfeits. So that's a 2-0 against our rival. I think that was pretty awesome. We had pretty good hands. I think he could have probably won it if he didn't have the... if he would have mass changed in response to the Effect Veiler, but like I said, I mean, things like that happen sometimes. But let's go ahead and go into duel number 2. In duel number 2, we go first against another YouTuber, Chew the Whoop. Shout outs to him. Thanks for dueling me in this episode. So we accidentally activate our Forbidden Chalice on our Link Karibo. We meant to set that card. So unfortunately, we could have used that to against the effect of Machina Soldier, but unfortunately we activated it on our Link Karibo, and yeah, there's not much we can do from there. So we have Dark Hole, Forbidden Chalice, and Pankratrops in our hand. There's not much we could do. If Dark Hole was Raigeki, then we could have, you know, summoned out Pankratrops and then Raigeki'd him, but I think his monster had a destruction effect as well. We bring out our new Red Eyes, or not Red Eyes, Red Dragon Archfiend card, and we negate the effect of his monster with Forbidden Chalice, and he ends his turn. And there's nothing we could really, or we end our turn, and there's nothing we can really do from there. So we draw our last pathetic card, and it's Called by the Grave. So we go ahead and pass turn. Summons out his monster, uses Tsuchinoko's effect, and then just attacks into us for game. So we kind of got slaughtered in that last one. Let's go ahead and play this, and he goes first. We let him go first, because again, we're going second. It's funny, both of our shows, or, you know, both of our series, are running going second decks. We have Dinosaurs and we have Blue Eyes White Dragon. But anyway, we end up with a board. We have Link Karibo and Pankratrops on the field, and we attack over his Machina monster and attack him directly for 300. Woo, 300, woo. Anyway, he goes ahead and he ends his turn. There's not much we can do from there. So he summons out his Plow Hustle, Snow Plow guy, and he uses his Danger monster. Gets to summon out his Deskbot 001, and he attacks over our Link Karibo and attacks into us for 1,000. Then we Twin Twisters his back row, and there's not much we can do from there still. We summon out a Blue Eyes White Dragon though, but he puts his monster in defense position. We draw into Maiden, we summon Maiden, and we end our turn. I didn't want to destroy his machine monster because I didn't want his Machina guy to come out. So we activate Silver's Cry to bring a Blue Eyes White Dragon back, and we attack over his defense position monster, but he activates a trap card, which is Machina Citadel. I use Super Polymerization to make Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, and he Raigekis our field. His turn, he uses Machina Overdrive, targets 3, puts them back, summons out his monster, summons out Tsuchinoko, and attacks into us. So we're down to 6,400, and he sets the card face down. We draw onto Sage, and we end our turn from there. So he attacks into us, and we're at 5,000. We draw Forbidden Chalice. He draws his Despot 003, and we Chalice it. And he activates its secondary effect. So he brings out his big boss monster, the Dino Wrestler Giga Spinosavate. We summon out the Sage with the Eyes of Blue, and we grab Effect Veiler, but unfortunately he attacks into us for a game. So we lost game number 2, or match number 2. Let's see what happens in match number 3. And would you look at that, in match number 3, we're up against a Dark Magician deck. So, duel number 1, he summons out Rod, and he gets his other Magician card. I don't even know what their names are. I think it's Magician Souls. Sets 2 back row and ends his turn. From there, we use Melody, add 2 cards to our hand. We use Trade In, and Melody again, and Trade In again, and Dark Hole. So he brings out his Magicians. We summon out Sage, activate its effect, add the Maiden. We bring out the Chaos Dragon Leviathan, and he Soul Servants, and it's his turn. Uses Dark Magic Attack to destroy our back row, and then he brings out his Magician's Rod and his Magician's Souls. Uses Bond Between whatever that spellcaster card spell card is, and then he attacks over us, and I believe this is game here. Duel 2 of match 3. Let's go ahead and hit play, and they set 2 pass. So it's our turn, and we use Dragon Shrine. We summon our Sage, add an Effect Veiler, go into Link Kuriboh, and attack for 300 and end our turn. Or end our turn by setting our card face down. He uses his Eternal Souls. We activate the effect of our monster to pop one of his back row, but he activates it. Then he uses Dark Magic Circle. He goes into his World Chalice Dragon, and he attacks our Link Kuriboh, and we stop that attack. And then we summon out our Blue Eyes White Dragon with our Spirit Dragon because he attempts to attack that. We use our Melody, discarding our Effect Veiler. Then we bring out our alternative White Dragon, bring out our Chaos Dragon, and we Ash Blossom his Eternal Souls. So all of his cards are destroyed. And we attack and bring him down to 1700. We bring out Hope Harbinger, and he activates Card Destruction, which we negate. Or no, we don't negate that, sorry. He activates his Pendulum monster, and I didn't really read that well. If I would have set a card, then I could have attacked, but I was like, okay, I can't attack, that's weird. And we win that one. Just luckily, we won that one. So let's see what happened in duel number 3 of match 3. In duel number 3 of match 3, they go first, activating Dark Magic Circle, and they use their Magician Souls, bring out their Dark Magician, bring out their Dark Magician Girl, set a card face down from, I believe that was from their deck, and we Super Poly their Dark Magician and their Dark Magician Girl together to bring out Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Then we summon out Link Kuriboh, use Dragon Shrine, we add a Blue Eyes to our hand, we bring out Nebula Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon, we go into Hope Harbinger, we bring out our Chaos Dragon Leviathan and attack into them for an OTK. That's an awesome 2-1, so basically, because we opened up the Duels Devastator, we don't get our base amount of $3 this week. But because we won against Ikorion and we won against this person who was playing, their name was Renka, playing Dark Magician deck, we get $6 into our account. I actually went back to look at how much money we had to spend from previous episodes. I went back to every episode. I actually missed a few times where I didn't add the base pay from the episode, the $3. But that being said, at the beginning of this episode, because we spent $6.17 in the previous one, we actually had $16.25 at the beginning of that. So we won $8.50 in our last video. This means that we had a grand total at the start of this episode of $18.58 in the bank. So at the end of this episode, we won $6. We have $24.58 in the bank. I think that's the most that we've had so far. So I don't know if we're going to add a whole lot of stuff next week, but I do want to make some small changes and hopefully get some more saved up. I also went back and looked at our statistics. Right now we're at 29 wins and 32 losses, which is not that great, especially against our rival. I believe right now we're at 8 wins and 15 losses on episode 9. So from episode 10 on, we really got to start winning a lot more. We got to bump those numbers up, and we got to beat Ikorion every week. I'm coming for your heroes, Ikorion. You're not going to win anymore. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to like the video as always. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.